Hi everyone, Deb here. And I had a dream night before last that I wanted to share with everybody. I think this dream is for all of my male subs because it certainly wasn't specifically for me. At least I don't think, because of who Yahweh put in my dream. Alright, so I was going to go ahead and read it. So this was yesterday. I dreamt people were sitting on bleachers, small town bleachers, like you might see. Like, I live in a very small town, and our bleacher section when you're going to go watch a football game is very small. So that's why I say small town bleachers. It was a pleasant day. It was sunny, which is rare in my dreams. Most of my dreams are really dark, but this dream, it was sunny. And there was no game on yet, but the people in the bleachers were watching. I saw Clint Eastwood come on the scene. He walked up to the top of the bleachers and sat down. He was wearing a red sombrero and a red poncho. It was Mexican style, so it wasn't completely red, but it was mostly red. After a couple minutes, Clint Eastwood stood up. And I didn't see him light it, but all of a sudden he had a cigarette or a stogie or something that he was smoking in his hands, and he began to descend from the top of the bleachers. At this point, everybody in the bleachers turned around and noticed him. And there was a little excitement over it, mainly to do with his outfit. Nobody else had red on. Everybody else was wearing like jeans and a t-shirt. They were, like light blue and white. Nobody had red on. And nobody else was wearing a fancy red sombrero and poncho. After he went down the bleachers, he went behind the bleachers to the parking area, and I followed him. I followed him out to his car. I said something to him about his outfit. I do not remember what I said to him. I probably, knowing my personality, I was teasing him about wanting to stand out in the crowd. But I don't remember what I said. He smiled wide, and when he smiled wide, his face changed, and it looked scary. It was pasty white and round-faced. It no longer looked like Clint Eastwood. There was no hair on the face, and it had a menacing look. And then a little while later, I saw a gray wandering star wandering through a blackened heavens. I saw no other stars. That was odd. Clint Eastwood, he dressed like that or similar to that in the movie The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It was not a red sombrero, and the poncho was like reddish brown. So everything was reddish brown, but it wasn't bright red like in my dream. I think the dream is fairly easy to decipher, though, I'm open to whatever y'all think. At least I would take it to the Lord. But I think that red was a warning sign. I think it was a warning sign for the good, bad, and the ugly about to start. I think that the people on the bleachers were people like myself who are waiting and watching, waiting for what's the guy's name? Byron Seal, what he calls the great kickoff. And I think there was a lady who called it that as well. So I'm guessing that's why it was like that. So the watchers are watching. The people who love Yeshua more than this world are watching for his return. And that's who the few people on the bleachers were. They were more excited about waiting and watching for the Lord than all the other stuff in life. So Clint Eastwood, we know that in his movies, he's known for no emotion. That's why women do not like Clint Eastwood, because he's emotionless and he just delivers the bad stuff without emotion. So my guess is that Clint Eastwood not only represents the good, the bad, and the ugly that's about to go down, but the angel that is going to deliver the good, the bad, and the ugly. As I'm speaking this out, I'm also reminded of Revelations and a red horse. I can't remember what comes with the red horse. I'll have to look into that. So, like I said, I think it's a warning dream. It's that the good, the bad, and the ugly is about to go down. So, like I always say, prepare your hearts. Make sure you forgive everyone. Everyone. Don't say, Lord, help me forgive. Just say, I forgive them. I release them. I hold nothing to their account. Because with the same measure that you measure to others, it will be measured to you. That's why I harp on this all the time. Because I want you, when you stand before Yahweh, to be forgiven. That's all for now. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.